Hey, what's up everybody, I'm UltraSonicHero. I thought I would document this video, just for the last week, because knowing that my family and I are going to be moving out of the house on Thursday, we've got a lot of packing that we need to do. I've got more boxes that need to be transferred to a new home. What else was I going to show you? Yeah, I'll show you right now. Also, apologies for the messy room, but this is what it looks like right now, as you can tell. I've got a lot of stuff. And of course there's wipes over here just so I can clean off any dust or anything that's just messy. So I've been pretty busy. I've still got the posters I need to take care of at the moment, but it's okay. At least it's a start. Plus I need to remove some of the tiles. And talking of which, I did order more tiles so that way I can fill up the rest of the walls, when we move into our new home. So I can upgrade and show you my new setup. So at the moment, I still need a bit of time to recover, so hopefully in the next few days I'll feel a lot better and see if I can, get more work done. So for today's plan, I'm hoping to get the floor panels removed. So my dad's going to help me with this, because I've never done it before and I want to learn more from him. Like I said, it's going to take a lot of work and arranging and a lot of organization, but as long as everything does go according to plan, and as long as I don't get myself stressed out from this, I should be fine. Another thing that I wanted to add, you know what it's like when you get a cold or sore throat? It is not a comfortable feeling. It makes you feel like crap. I've had it before, so it's nothing to be worried about or concerned. I will get better, plus I've taken plenty of fluids and some strepsils to help soothe my throat. I mean, I could do a bit of voiceover, but due to my sore throat, I can't even voice as Ray or any of the other characters, so it'll sound horrible, but I'll give you an example of what it sounds like right now, just so it doesn't sound too cringy, but...
Hey, read the play squirrel!
It sounds horrible, I swear. If my voice was better, I'd be able to voice act again, but being in this state that I'm at right now, with this croaky voice, even though it's not fully croaky, but it's horrible. And it sounds awkward, when I try to voice as Ray. So I just thought I'd point that out. But yeah, I'll get better eventually. So let me go ahead and get myself started. I'll get myself freshened up, get myself dressed, and just remove the floor panel. So let's see if that goes well. Okay, so there's been a slight change of plan. We were going to remove the floor panels, but it would take a lot of time, and because there's a few items that are extremely heavy, for example, the drawers and the bed, because it would require a lot of work. So instead, we're just going to get the new floorboards from B&Q, and then we can get that transferred to our new home. In the meantime, I've just got myself freshened up. I feel a little bit better, and I'm having my potato wedges and mac and cheese that my dad made, so thank you very much. The food's good, by the way. The way he just made it. You know what? I'm a little generous today. I'm going to go ahead and have a little nibble just so you can hear a little bit of ASMR. I don't know if you can hear it, but let me see if I can get another big one. Hold on. Oh, don't spill, don't spill. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, that is... He seasoned it beautifully. This is delicious. Hey Sonic dudes, I'm just sucking a strepsil inside my mouth just to help soothe the throat. I've done a lot of clearing out, moved the boxes into a separate room and the boxes in a cupboard. I've also taken down the acoustic foam towels from the wall and the ones near my television. So this is what it looks like right now. I've done a lot of clearing out, so this house is probably going to be demolished by the time we move into our new home. So at the moment, this is what it looks like, and I do apologize again for the mess. It did take me, I don't know how long it took me, but it did take me a while. So I just need to take the posters, but I haven't decided where I'm going to be putting them at the moment. I've moved the boxes into a separate room, the boxes in the cupboard, and these are the acoustic foam towels in the bags that I've just packed. At the moment, I just got the last few tasks that I need to do, and then we're all set to transfer the rest of our belongings and equipment into a van, because my dad's going to take them to a new home. I think I've already discussed about this before, so I don't need to repeat myself, because you know what's going to happen. So that's basically it. And also I've got my keyboard, which I still need to tidy up. So probably on a Monday or Tuesday, I'll get that packed up soon. And in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy watching some YouTube videos. And what else? I forgot what I was going to do, but it'll come back to me. So until then, I shall see you tomorrow and I'll keep you updated. Afternoon, Sonic dudes. I've just freshened myself up, took a shave, I did some tidying up, and I'm about to have my lunch. I've got some chicken wraps with a mozzarella. It's one of my favourites, by the way, so. So we still got about 3 days to go until we can leave this house. So on the Wednesday we'll need to start packing up most of the stuff, especially the boxes I have in the other room. What else? I also need to take down the monitors in my PC, so I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll do it on a Wednesday, so I've got plenty of time. Well, of course my lunch wouldn't be complete without kombucha, so I got some Mulberry kombucha, live cultured, because it's my favourite drink, and it's really good for the gut. I'm going to wash this down. Here we go. Bon appetit. Oh, nice. That's stuff right there. It's refreshing. Like I said, it's like cultured, it's good for you. And it's a really satisfying drink. If you've not tried kombucha, I recommend it. So for today's plan, I am going to be taking down the posters, plus I need to head out to do a bit of shopping, then get some big bags so that way they can fit my monitors and my LED lights just at the corner. So it is going to take a lot of arranging, especially having to clear up the cables and all that. But as long as I know what I'm doing, I should be good. So in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and tidy up for a little bit, then I'll head out. Alright, I'm back again. I've just been out to do some shopping. I got some more bags, and the bags are big, by the way, so they should be big enough for my monitors and my PC. And a few days ago, I had a look in some of my dad's belongings, and I discovered that he actually had an old-fashioned camera, so I could show you the name of the brand of this, because this has been well looked after for many years. Oh, it's the other way around, sorry. So, I'll just open it up right now, and there's the brand. It's a Coronet Rapide. I think I pronounced it right. If I didn't, my apologies in advance. So, you can see the brand of it. This was in the late 1940s to the early 1950s. So, great condition. It just needs like a film roll. So I am curious to try this one out, but maybe not right now, but later on in the year. I'll see if I can get one of the rolls online and maybe give this thing a test, because I'm curious. And he also was just about to throw this away, so luckily I noticed it, and I got the I found a pocket watch. It was a Acme leather H. Samuel Manchester, and this watch was in the 1920s. Now I'm surprised that this is looked after, because inside the case, also I just wanted to point out I did do a bit of polishing at the front and the back and from the inside, because I wanted to make sure that it looked as clean as possible. So like I said, this has been looked after. I could open it right now. I mean the thing is, I've actually pushed it on really tight, so I don't know how long this is going to take for me to open it, but all I can say is that this has been looked after, and it's in great condition. Same for the camera as well. Yeah, I'm keen to try this out, but not right now. But like I said, once I get a film roll, I'll maybe do a video of this, maybe, or I could stream it, but it does depend if I do have enough time. But in any case, I'm really glad that I got to see these little gadgets. And my dad looked after them really well. They've not been used in a long time, but I'm sure they still work. While I've got a bit of time left, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and take down the two posters from the wall. The posters from the door, I've not decided just yet, so I can tell that maybe this is going to take a bit of a hard work to get the posters down, because they do have double-sided tape, and I'm a little worried if it does tear. So what I'm going to do, I'll do it tomorrow, definitely. So what I'll do tomorrow is I'm going to take my time. I'll see if I can maybe just peel it just gently, and then try my best to remove the double-sided tape. And then I'll see if I can maybe I'll maybe get it in a frame with these two, just to make sure that nothing gets damaged. And I'll just keep it for, you know, for transferring. In the meantime, I'll work something out. But it's just all about that I've got to say for today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be working hard again. And I am going to be throwing out a few of my belongings that I no longer need. And there's some of them I'm going to be keeping, but that's okay. Right, let's do this. Just going to carefully remove them. Oh, there we go. Right, let me just put that down. Right, I'll do the second one. Just move it very carefully. Right, I'll put that down for now. Okay, I was going to call it a day, but then I thought to myself, you know what, I might as well take down the posters just to fill in a bit of time for tomorrow so I can be as productive as I can, because there's a few things that we still need to clear out in the house, and then afterwards we might be able to get a bit of free time to do what we want. So right now I'm just going to tidy up. Now, since this one has got like a laminated paper, this one shouldn't be too difficult to remove. Although I've got a bit of like double-sided tape, as I mentioned in the previous clip or so. So I'm hoping I don't damage it too much. Right, just gotta be gentle with this. I mean, mind you, I've had the double-sided tape stuck onto this poster for maybe a year or two. I honestly don't know, but I know it's been there for a while. So I'm just trying to very carefully remove it without damaging the poster. And then my next task is to remove the double-sided tape, knowing that it's going to be very sticky. Oh my word. Right, here we go. Just going to get the top done. Right, this might take me a while, so I can always fast forward it. Oh my god, there's a lot of paint coming off. Hey, at least the double-sided tape, yeah, at least the tape can be removed. So I'm not too fussed about that. There we go. That's one. And now the tough part. The second poster, even though it's paper, I've got to be very, very careful with this. That poster is special to me and I want to keep this without damaging it. It does have a little tear somewhere at the bottom. Then again, maybe it doesn't have a tear, but it should be okay. As long as I don't damage it, that's the most important thing. That's all that matters. Right, top it done. Now just gotta work my way down without tearing the paper. Even if it just tears up a bit of paint from the door or the cupboard door, it should be fine. Because that can be easily removed. Right, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, a little tear. Right, just don't damage it, don't damage it. Okay, good. So, like I said, it's just a little tear from behind, but it's okay. At least I maintained the poster in its best condition, so that'll be good for the wall. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna remove the double-sided tape from each of the posters, and then I'll put them in here just to make sure that they're well protected and in great condition. And then on a Wednesday and Thursday, they'll be transferred to a different home. It'll take a bit of time, but you get the idea. Here's one big problem. Because the double-sided tape is very sticky and strong to any of the surfaces, as well as paper or laminated paper. And the laminated poster, that can be dealt with no problem, but the problem is when it's on paper, this could easily be torn or this could go horribly wrong. So I'm just gonna do my very best to remove these double-sided tape and hopefully maintain its condition. So after taking a few minutes to take off some of the double-sided tape, I've come to realize, because the bigger ones are going to be difficult, if I was to continue taking off the double-sided tape, it could risk on tearing more of the poster, so I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do another solution. What I'll do instead is I'll use the sellotape, this is not double-sided by the way, so I'll use the sellotape to stick on the sticky parts, and that way it'll prevent it from sticking to the other poster. So that way I can maintain its condition and without having to do too much of the work. Because if I was to tear off the double-sided tape right away, it could take too much work and it could risk in tearing the poster. So I'm gonna do this in a safer way without having to tear it. So I'll be probably 6 or 7 minutes. to give you an update, I've just finished putting some tape on the first poster. It did take me a while, probably about 10 to 15 minutes, but I think I did a good job. It looks a little messy from behind, but once I put the poster into the frame, it'll be looked after and it'll maintain its condition. So overall, even though it's a little messy, I did good. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do the last one, but I'll see how I get on. Okay, so for about 20 to 25 minutes, I did put some tape almost on all the double-sided tape, though I am a little short. So I ran out of sellotape, and I don't think there's another one. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the masking tape instead, just to cover up the last of the lines. Like I said, it is going to be slightly a bit messy, but it will stop it from sticking. So bear with me. The one thing I like about the masking tape is that you can tear this off without using scissors. So it's easy to tear, you can just rip off how much you want and then just stick it on. So I just thought I'd give you a little tip. Alright, I'm all done putting the tape on both of my posters. So they're not going to stick now, and I can finally put them inside of my frames so that way I can keep them safe. I could maybe order more frames, you know, for when I move into a new house and get myself a proper setup. In the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and call it a day, and I'll see all of you tomorrow. Take care. It is afternoon and it's the 7th of April. Just taking a bit of fresh air outside. I used to come here a lot when I was a kid. Do a bit of walking just to help stay fit and healthy. And my mother and her friend of hers would come here to feed the ducks with some bread, just the two of them. It wasn't always like this, but this place used to be peaceful. And now look at it. It's just not the same anymore, and it just saddens me. And it's a shame that I'll be leaving this place behind, even though that I really enjoyed my time being here. I still cherish those moments. There's been a lot of construction work over there, and they're adding in more of the cruises and the boats. But yeah, it's a big change, but for the worse. Leaving this place behind is going to be difficult, even though, considering the fact that I've lived here for more than 28 years. Like I said, I still cherish those moments. Back in my childhood days, this place has meant everything to me. What else? I have made a bit of history for myself, not only by collaborating with some amazing people such as one of the members from Crush 40, but also get my statement on a newspaper, which I'm grateful for, and it made a huge hit. So I'm grateful for those that have been supporting me all this time, all my life. Even though I'm not happy with the changes in this sort of environment back there with the cruise ships and a big factory, I still prefer this area because it's more peaceful. You can hear the birds singing. You gotta love the Mother Nature. It's extraordinary. Right, just thought I'd come back into this little shade here so you can see me a little bit better. Way back then when I was a kid, probably in the 1990s, I used to be super shy, anxious and nervous, and I wasn't very sociable or talkative in terms of communication because let's just say that I was quite a handful for my parents, and though I was very energetic, though it did give my family a bit of a workout just to keep them fit, but even though I was a bit troublesome when I was a kid, I still learned a lot. My family taught me to be more sociable, more independent and very polite, and it hadn't been for them, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. It's all thanks to them for giving me the inspiration, the drive and the passion to just find what I love doing, such as, you know, socializing with you people and getting to make some good content on YouTube. Because my journey as a YouTuber started back in 2012, and I was probably around the age of 17 or 18, it might have been 18, so I started off making guitar covers based on the things I really enjoyed, like Ninjago, Sonic the Hedgehog, and some certain musicians that I really admire. Though I was a beginner, since it was my first time being on YouTube many years back then, it has it has made me learn something about myself, and that sometimes just enjoy what you love doing as long as you're staying true to yourself and your art, and just learn some new things as the years go by. So just learning brings you some curiosity, and it's developed me in a really good way. It's shaped me to the person I am, just staying true to myself, and being noble, being transparent as possible, and give you the escapism. I really enjoyed those moments way back then in the 2010s, all the way up to the 2020s and present right now. I'm really grateful, not just for you people, but for all those friends and family of mine that have supported me, that have kept me motivated and just been the person that I am today. I believe I've said about more than enough, so I'm gonna go back inside and I'm just gonna relax for a moment. So, see you in a bit. Alright, here I am again. And this is probably going to be the last video that I record, because tomorrow on a Wednesday I'll need to work double time on arranging the furniture, the equipment, so we can get everything packed up into a van. It's going to be productive, and it is going to be a bit stressful for me, but I can cope with it. I am going to miss this room, knowing that I've been in here for more than 28 years. It was just incredible how this room has evolved, not just into a bedroom, but into a studio where I can just do my own all sorts of editing for videos, voiceover, podcasts, commentary, just about anything. So, like I said, I am going to miss this place because it was part of my whole life since I've started my YouTube journey. These 28 years has been the best. And it has taught me a very good lesson about myself, because knowing that I still have my neck spasms, which has lasted for 4 years, which is quite a shocker, but still, thanks to my physiotherapist that has helped me to improve on my physical health, I'm really grateful. And it's helped me to, overcome my pain and harness it, because sometimes you just need to let your body do the well, how can I say this? Your body's telling you to just stop what you're doing if you're overexerting yourself or doing too much of the activities physically. It's helped me to learn more about how I can look after myself physically and mentally. So I have her to thank for that, because if I hadn't, I would still be in excruciating pain. But now here I am. And it's helped me to improve myself humongously. And I've had some fun along the way. I've got to make some new friends, I've got to rehabilitate myself and adapt. I even got to collaborate with some amazing people on YouTube and in the Sonic community. I have no regrets, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to you, grateful to the SonicTubers out there, and I'm grateful to my family. And right now, here I am, in this very room, and you can hear the echoing in the background. It's because I removed most of my equipment and my acoustic foam tiles, because it was actually to help absorb the sound so you don't hear too much of the echo. So this is what it sounds like right now without the acoustic tiles. Yeah, it's just, this room has evolved and then it's taken apart, which means my family and I will be moving out of this house in a couple of days. It'll be a different chapter. It'll be a little difficult to begin with, but I'll cope with that. I wouldn't give up on it, because like I said, it's a different it's the start of a new chapter. This right here, this will be the end of this chapter, since this house will soon be taken away. But a new chapter, there's going to be some new content. I'm going to be doing more videos like this, and I'm going to be doing some more covers, not like every single week, because I have some other content that I want to work on. And what else is there? There's also a new racing video which I'm going to be making. So it's not going to be this week because there's a few things I'll need to order online, such as my desk and a new chair, and like I said, there's going to be a lot of organising, a lot of preparation involved. As long as you enjoy the content, that's good enough for me. So if you could do me a really good favour, share this video out with your friends and family, and as always, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, be kind, be noble, and just follow your heart. That's what I'd say to anyone who's watching out there. If you're looking for something to pursue on your passion, your dreams, anything in general, whether it's music, voiceover, gaming development, or anything related, do what you like, do what you love, do what gives you the passion and the drive. That's my motivation for you all. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking with me all the way up to the end. I am going to miss this house and this room, though in the new chapter, I've got a good feeling about this. I'm feeling confident. I am just a little bit worried, but it's okay. I guess it's just, I guess I'm thinking about it too much, but I'll be fine. So right now, I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you for showing your amazing support. If you enjoyed this long video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe and click on the bell to get notified on all my uploads. And I shall see all of you in the next chapter. Take care.